Exclamation everybody, and welcome to Voidship. It's by Sidonian Games, and this is just an early alpha demo that you can download. I'll try to dig up a link that's permanent that you can download it from. I might just point you at Alpha Beta Gamer, which also has a link to it and a little bit of a write-up, so maybe that'll be the best way I can do it. But so right now it's just in demo form. I want to take a look at it, and I've been playing a little bit off camera. I can tell you there's a few wonky things. If you do any of the test scenarios, well, at least the scavenger one, it's kind of wonky and not quite working right. But the tutorial is integrated in with the main story, so, and that seems to be working fine. So I'm going to do a new story here rather than continue where we're at. But it's basically it's a little bit, it's node-based top-down starship combat. It's kind of FTL, but it's also got the 2D top-down stuff going on. So as it says in the tutorial there, all the named systems is where the actual storyline takes place. There is no story yet in the game. It's all placeholder right now. It's still very early, but they put us here in this main area. This is all randomly generated. Looks a lot different than last time I looked at it. The yellow squares are the story squares. You have to hit those in order to get to the end. Everything else is gravy. You can go wherever you feel like you want to go, and get whatever you need to get. So you don't have to visit everything. You can just visit whatever you think would be useful. The green areas are allied bases or colonies. The debris fields allow you to get some resources. You need resources in order to build your ship. If I look at the ship here, you can see this is our basic ship. You've got different areas, different hard points you can put things on to increase the size of it and get more cannons and things. I have 100 resources, so I don't have enough to put something on here. That's like 700 resources, 1150. I don't think I have anything that I can put on there right now. Yeah, everything's a little too expensive. But anyway, you got that. You got crew as well, and it's important that you actually assign crew. So I'm gonna get this person up as captain, I think. Well, you're fighter pilot actually, so maybe I should put you down here. And then I'll put you as the captain, and I'll put you as the engineer, maybe, or inventor. Connect. No, maybe I'll put you as the engineer and you as the captain. I guess it doesn't ultimately matter right now, but yeah, you got your whole officer pool here, and then this is all the active bonuses you get and all those things by having that crew. So let's go to the quote-unquote story area. You've learned of the enemy's plans and made it to one of their small outposts. Your fight against them begins here. Approach the base. You're in scanning range. Enemy base defenses go online, and then this is obviously placeholder text. So go on. Alright, now we're in the 2D top-down area. You go WASD to move around. When you first start the game, you have to hit C to use the keyboard, because I think it defaults to controller, I believe. And it tells you up here what you're currently on, WASD or what. Or I'm sorry, it reverts to RTS control. So right now we're gonna have a problem with some of these folks coming in after us. Let's see, I can zoom out a little bit to see where we're at. There's also an RTS mode where you hit space, and this allows you to kind of see what all of your hit points are and everything else, and issue commands. You know, it pauses time to allow you to do that and all that stuff. And you got special abilities up here to work with. So I'm going to use a special ability right now on this thing here. I'll do one and do that to try and knock their weapons offline for a minute. And I just gotta keep on moving. It is aim with the with the mouse and all that stuff. If I can just stay ahead of these weapons will be good. Until my thing recharges. You can see my guns have slowed down a bit because our energy is low. And I think, and then I can look here and see how much damage I'm doing. And zoom in a little bit. This is to recharge my guns, or recharge my energy, or recharge the node, I should say. And this is sabotage, so I could sabotage a part of the enemy base, like their mass driver. See what that does. I don't know what the number underneath it means. I don't know if that's just charge, and then but you can sometimes kick it off even when it doesn't have a full charge yet, so I don't know if that affects it somehow, or they haven't really been that clear on it. But I'm going to recharge my gun as well, and then we'll go back into WASD mode here, and then we can hit them with that. Alright, we almost have that gun taken out. The one that's giving us the most problems. There we go. And then now it's just a matter of taking them out. Taking out their command module. The one in the center there. Right, you can see their headquarters, 750 hit points. Point defense gun, light plasma bolts, all those things. Well, let's move out of there a little bit. Go one. No. And you saw I collected some resource units there. That's all used for in that building screen that you saw. I believe you can only build in between missions. At least that's what it appears to be. I haven't seen any other indication otherwise. So let's see if I can recharge my gun up a bit. Get rid of that plasma gun, even though it hasn't been firing on me. There we go. And it's just a matter of time now. What's that? 380, okay. We're getting there. So if there's a bit of feedback I'd have right now is that this is having to destroy the enemy down to that last node might be a bit much, but alright, we cleared the sector so we can head on out. And we'll do that by clicking this button. Alright, now you see where we're at here. So if I look at the ship now, we got 236 resources. And it's still not enough, I don't think, to really do anything here. No, 236. So yeah, nothing we can really do there. But if I had the resources, I could plunk some of these fusion drives and other things down and get that going. All those are like upgrades and things. The crew, we got 30 crew on board and all that stuff. And kinetic damage, and you can see all the stuff here. Nothing has really changed. I can go into the debris field, and that should give me some resources, hopefully, depending on if I delve deeply enough. These tutorial pop-ups are nice, but it would be nice if you could dismiss them. They don't dismiss unless they're on a timer. Sensors report. Like I said, it would be nice if these tutorials could be dismissed immediately, because they have a tendency to pop up over the text that you're trying to actually read. Is not great. Sensors report we're entering an asteroid cluster. Mineral resources pockets are detected. Possible ambush spots are detected. What are your orders? If we fly deep and harvest as much as possible, we could be ambushed, or we just be cautious. But I'm going to fly deep into it. And we got everything we needed, no major incidents. So there we go. 884 resources added to hold. Okay, that will give us something to work with here. So we got 1120 now. So if I go to turrets, I can go to systems too. We can get another fusion drive or defense guns, a fighter bay. Fighter bay might be a good idea. So let's put that on the side there. And launch some fighters and have them help us out a bit. And we're down to 45 resources now. Okay. So I go to the Allied colony. Do that just for sake of argument. Terran friends, rarely do we meet outsiders from so far away. Feel free to land. We pay well for off-world resources. I don't have any resources, so we'll just move on. This field over here. And let's fly deep into it. No major incidents. Okay, 920 resources, good. That's working out well for us. Graviton beam turrets. Let's get another turret going. Missile, laser turret, launchers. Yeah, let's do a turret. Let's do... The ion beam is just a disabling one. That one doesn't really work as well as you might hope. Laser missile. Let's do missiles. No, I don't have enough for that. Laser. No, okay. Let's do just a regular laser then. Over there. And that'll be good for now. Alright, let's, I guess we'll go towards this allied sector. We're under attack by a scavenger fleet. Please assist. I repeat, please assist. We cannot take them alone. Alright. Plot an intercept course. Or I could have left them to their own fate. But we're plotting an intercept course instead. Alright, now these guys are going to stay relatively together without actually moving. Well, the other ones down below are anyway. Alright, well, we're getting some damage on them. Let's see if we can disable them a bit. There we go. Nice. They really didn't stand too much of a chance. But this is just the first wave. So they come at you in waves here, so you gotta be careful. Alright. And they're done for. Alright, and the next wave is already coming in. Get up here and help out. If we can. Now, I have these additional modules, and you can see my ship is moving a lot slower than it did. So all that affects things. Destroy all their heavy guns. Lots of explosions. This is kind of a lopsided one. I had another one off camera that was similar to this, another protect the station thing, but it was far less lopsided than this was. I only had myself and just the thing to protect. Which does lead me to the one thing that is still a little bit broken with this game, which is They can get you down to a point where you can't fire on them at all, except for your special abilities, and that can cause an issue where you can actually take out all the enemy's guns, and your guns are also taken out, and so you're just kind of sitting there just pinpricking them with your whatever special abilities you have. Let's do sabotage on that one a little bit. How are we doing here? We're okay. They got fighter bays, their headquarters, and that mass driver. They're not facing the mass driver at me, so I can't really do much to stop it right now. Alright, we'll hit him with that. That'll give me a little time to do some damage directly on their core. Yeah, I think I've done quite the damage there. Oh, they're coming at me still. They still want some more, and they got some more. All right. Well, this should be the last wave here. This last guy coming in. They're doing some damage to my guy, though. The guy I'm supposed to protect. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit here. It was too much. Zoomed in too much. Oh, I think that guy is almost dead. Yeah, he's quite dead now. Well, not quite. It's not quite done yet. So, I feel like the game should... Like, the mission should be over when the enemy can no longer fight back. Like, right now, it's not quite over yet. And that might be something they want to change, is like... If the enemy ships that are left have no guns left, then it should just be considered done for. Like, if you take all their guns out, you know, maybe that should be enough. Otherwise, you kind of get in a situation where it's just, you know, it's a formality at that point. Alright, so contact the Allied station. Our deepest gratitude. The scavenger fleet has been pestering us for years. They finally muster up the courage for full assault. We don't have much to offer in recompense, but we will try. What do you need? Officers, resources, or technology? Let's try... technology? The experimental module schematic we developed to defend from scavenger incursions. Alas, we don't have enough to build it. You can have the schematics. Alright. As I continue to shoot my guns as we're saying yay or nay to things. Alright. Tech module. Heavy plasma. We unlocked. So let's look at the ship here. Is that a turret? Heavy plasma, 1570 we need. Ooh. Okay, and then this is just... Is that heavy plasma? Oh, I had heavy plasma already? So now I was just unlocking it to make another one. Okay. That seems odd. Feels like if I already had one, it should be unlocked, but okay. Okay, that's fine. It's early alpha. You know, you do what you can. There. No contacts. Okay. Might be a good place for a crew to rest. Tell auxiliary crew to take a rest. Okay. Oh, by resting they actually save the game? Interesting. Okay, and I believe that your crew also like ages as you go along and can be upgraded and stuff, I think, or gain experience and whatnot. Let's just report a scavenger fleet nearby. They haven't detected us yet. Your orders? Try to evade them. No use. We're being scanned. Okay. Crew to battle stations. Alright. They're coming from this direction. I get a little bit of a view of them as they come in. Okay, this is a little bit bonkers. Like they're not even on screen yet, and I'm getting hit. Do that. There we go. Oh, that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. Let's do a little sabotage on that, shall we? Let's zoom in a bit so I can see what's going on. I am finding it difficult to find a good zoom level, but that might be just because of how it jumps around a bit. Now, does it repair between missions? Yeah, I think it does. I think we do get automatically repaired between nodes. I mean, I think it appears to be that way anyway. Gotta range that one gun. So this is right now most of the game, right? It's just spinning around in a circle, trying to keep these guys at bay. Okay, scavenge what we can and move on. Ooh, what is that? Looks like something interesting. Can I grab that? New technology. Cool. We got a shield. Nice. We got a shield. Where can we put that? Will not stop energy draining ion damage, but will defend the ship. Okay. That's 2,800 resources. Yikes. This is 1570, huh? We need some resources. Stats. That's what we need. Another scavenger fleet nearby. Try to evade them. No, it's no use. Okay. Alright, let's look. Did everything repair? Yeah, everything repaired. Okay. Figured that was the case. I just wasn't entirely sure. Another one of these ships, huh? Let's see if I can sabotage that thing again. Yeah, not quite. Didn't quite sabotage it. I'm managing to stay out of range of it, and I destroyed it, so that's good. And if I can get my ability up, we'll be good here. There it is. That fighter bay is almost done for. There we go. How much damage have we got on this one? Not that much. Not as much as I would like to do on it. I can take that out. I don't think they'll have any other. I think everything else they have on there is a fighter bay. I can take that other gun out. Alright, come on. Today. Oh, there we go. Alright then. Looks like more technology has dropped. Oof. Getting dizzy with that background spinning around. Alright. Back to the system map with us. And we got Quantum Drive. But not too many resources though, unfortunately. Among friends here, dock with the station. So what can we get? Xeno Guide, catalog of possible Xeno archaeologic sites in the system of Delport. We can get a crew member or tech upgrade, laser lance turret module for 740. I guess these are resources you're paying, right? No thanks. No thanks. See how this uninhabited planet looks. Take an orbit above the planet. Let's get it. Signs of previous civilization, ancient ruins are scattered all over the landscape. We found a complex on the outskirts of one of the biggest cities that seems remarkably intact. No comm tower, no sign of current life. Investigate. You land near the ancient compound and enter it. After searching around for quite some time, your party finds the main room. There's a large, menacing-looking device with a doorway in the middle of the room. Inscription on the top of the doorway. Translation? Your ancient dialect as always. I can get close, but not exact. It seems to talk about the importance of courage and asks for the courageous to enter. I guess, oh, I can't not enter in the machine? Alright, I'll enter the machine. Apartment next to you opens up. Tablets inscribed with cultural knowledge, mathematics, engineering, schematics. You grab them and the door opens again. We can make use of this. Back to the shuttle. Alright, well that worked. Advanced shield we got. Cool. that could have been disastrous. Alright, let's go to the teleport gate. Alright, so we can either go, we can probe here. Travel time 15 years. Yeah, so there's long travel times. These aren't sleeper ships. So your crew ages quite a bit and that causes things. Shrock is 25 years. Hostile Terrans are the enemies there. Scavengers are enemies there. Okay. Bolt of Adam is the enemy here. Let's try going this way, I guess. After years of introspection on prior battles, crew member skills have leveled up. Cool. And another crewman leveled up. Awesome. Oh, it's not Probe, it's Phoebe. I was like, why would it be called Probe? No, it's Phoebe. Some of the text is a little bit hard to read at first blush here. So, we still don't have enough resources for anything, but there is a resource field here. So we'll take that on. Harvest as much as possible. Resources report called of Adam sightings. We have sensor contacts moving in on attack vector. All right, prepare for battle. We have 593 resources though. I assume shouldn't have shown up, but oh yeah, we got lots of guys behind us. Got lots of guys behind us. Well, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. Do this in the general area there. See if it's... Oh, they're taking out all my guns and stuff. Yeah, so this is fun. So I would say I'd say there's a balancing problem with the game. I would say there's a balancing problem with the game. But, you know, it's early alpha, so that's going to be a thing that actually happens. So, yeah. This, my friends, has been Voidship. It is by Sidonian Games. It's in early alpha right now, early alpha demo that you can download for free. I'll leave links to more information and to the demo and all that stuff down in the description. So you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.